when you started, yeah, baby, it's nice song, boga boga, and yeah, whatever. But right now, you are talking to us.
Yeah.
Where did that change come from?
I think it's been part of me ever since I started. If you listen to even my mixtapes, it's about where I am at that point, you know, because this is not political. If you listen to the songs, that's why people can relate. It's really bad. I don't know if I should be ashamed of it. If you ask me certain ministers, I don't know them. Minister of this, I don't know them.
Okay.
All I know is when something happens and it hits me, I will be, moved to talk about it. So it's not actually even political. It's just me. Any failure,
So when you were writing and you were rapping, did you know you wanted to become an artist, or you were just doing it to?
Yeah, it was a therapy in the beginning.
Okay.
Just to make me feel like I've said it, even if people don't hear it, I've said it. Because I was scared to tell somebody, but then I have to say it in any ways.
Wow.
So that turned into music, and then.
How old were you in those ages, in those times?
I was really, really young. I was
7, 8, 9, 10ish.
No. I think it would probably be 12.
11, 12ish.
Yeah.
Okay. So at Timota Preparatory School.
Yeah.
We're living at Mile 7.
Yeah, Mile 7.
Wow.
So that was a crazy time. It was a horror moment. That's what I call it. You know. So then me moving from there took me into music, and then the monetary aspect actually came in when it turned to a profession. Since you're good at it, why don't you take it serious? And then Dr. Duncan actually came in, and my beginning was I was a battle MC. If you followed me on Adom FM,
yeah.
So that has been the aggression since that day to today. So I'm always thinking about what if I fail, and that actually keeps me on my toes and then makes me want to learn more.
So there was a time in your life you knew you were talented, you were trying to break through. Nobody wanted to give you a chance.
I was never that desperate. I was desperate to rap, not to come out.
Not to come out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just wanted any chance. Funny story. I actually rap at someone's wakekeeping. With a dead body there. That's actually the passion I had. Because as the people are crying, I'm actually thinking about a guy. You see, when I hear microphone, they're doing test 2, 1, testing mic. I want to do something. So I forgot the dead body was there. Took the mic, told the DJ to, because the place was dull. When they do those things, they play Esther Smith and those things. Yeah. I wanted to shake the place up. They gave me some beats. The way the person's man was pissed off.
So this song he did with his friend Obrafo. This why did you do this song? It ministered to me.
Yes, I think it was meant to be. It was meant to be. Sometimes we don't even know why. There are certain songs that we have no control over, that actually comes to you, and it's been orchestrated in a different way that you don't even play a role in it. So it was just meant to be. The lyrics came to me. Kewa gave me the beat, and I did it, and Obrafo had it. I never knew I was going to get Obrafo on the hook, because to date, Obrafo has to want to.
Okay.
Do a song with me. I wouldn't have a song and go like, this one Obrafo will do it. All songs we've done, he will come. Maybe if I'm lucky, he hears it. I'm like, okay, I'll jump on it, and then it takes off from there. So that's how this one came about, and that's actually one of my favorite as well. Because to date, if you play it on stage, it still has that first emotions that when I did.
So who were your influences as you were growing up?
Yeah, I actually said Obrafo, okay. Of course, with Rackstone, Okonfo Kwade, Lord Kenya. I still listen to them to date. Those are the classic moments that you can never. I don't see myself like them. I think they are actually like Obrafo. I'm doing what the new ears are used to. The same thing when the next person comes after Sarkodie, it's going to be the new ear. They'll be used to that. So it's always going to be the refined version of what's happening.
So what's the relationship with Hammer?
Hammer?
Yeah.
I have two people I actually do respect in the game a lot. That's Hammer and Dr. Duncan.
Okay.
I think the type of heart they have is rare to see in the industry, because it's a fake industry where people want to pretend to like you, and then they always want. So those are the two people that actually treated me like how people are treating me now.
Genuinely.
Can you imagine?
When you were nobody.
Yes. Can you imagine me wearing slippers and Hammer will tell somebody to shake me because he can't shake me the next year?
Oy.
That's Hammer, and that's Dr. Duncan as well. And funny enough, because of how they are not too money driven, or they are not chasing anything. All they want to do is make good music. So if you study what Hammer is doing, he picks people one at a time. Now he's promoting T-Flow. He did them, Kwao, Okra, whoever. Obrafo. So they have the passion, and those people, when you get close to them, it takes you back to that old passion that you had. They are not too much into this business, and copy sky, and you say that the main thing that gives you the money is the passion. And those two people are the people when you hang out with, you get the main thing that gives you the money.
Maybe you need to talk to us about Pizza Burger because people said you and Anas, you planned it in. I don't know. So you tell us.
I beg you, maybe no come take me Adam. I think it was. I think it was predictable. Or
sort of.
Yeah, kinda. You know, but maybe I went directly to where it is now.
Yeah.
At that time, so maybe coincidentally. Yeah, but then I saw that coming because I didn't see him stopping. Because for you to devote your time just to, you know, do all those things he did, how can he stop? So I was just rapping based on, you know, what I think he would do. And yeah, I think he's doing. We don't even know if he's going to do someone else. So we are not. I'm not trying to say he has done some, you know.
But Sak, you've done great songs about social issues and all these issues.
Yes.
You did Boga Boga.
Yes.
It comes to mind when we are talking about migration issues. You did inflation,
Yes.
Pizza and Beggar. You did political. You did the masses. You did Enye Dieheni.
Even did doom so.
Yes, but the issues still persist. How do you feel when you do songs that have to correct the society, but the same things you talk about keep repeating themselves every now and again?
Yeah, for that, I think it's going to take time, but I'm still sparking up some brains somewhere that we don't know, you know, because they might not do it now, but, you know, when I do songs like that, I get advice from maybe the old people who are scared because they think the tactic is supposed to be those, oh, let's come together as one, but you see, those peace songs, it's okay, we have peace. Sometimes we need to have that aggressiveness, you know, just to make them think for a second. Because you see what Anas just did, the whole of Ghana is just turning upside down, you know, and that's what's supposed to happen. We need drastic measures. So what I'm doing might not be me trying to change it, but I think there's some new people who would listen to it. The song, that's why you do music and it's best. My brother-in-law told me, Uncle Moses Fuamweni, actually told me that I don't have to come on radio to come and vent, and I don't have to sit anywhere and vent. I don't have to tweet. Let me do music because it's going to stay there for like forever. So anytime, as you guys are saying, when you want to refer to anything that you're talking about, you play the songs. So now some kids will actually have time, because we listen to masses. What I was asking is, are you sure you're that secured? You know, as a youth. So then when you listen to it, you start seeing you're not secured. You start thinking otherwise. Because for me, I'm not proud to say it, but then that's the reality. I've not voted before. You know, because it's always the same thing, and it's not appetizing. I don't feel like I'm drawn to it. So something changes. You know, that's the thing I want the new generation to start thinking. Because our old people, my mom used to like JJ because he's handsome. You know, which is very bad. You know, there are reasons for voting. It was really, really bad. You look at somebody like, oh no, because like, you know, but it's those things. You understand? Those were their reasons, and those are actually the masses.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, Pisano say Kufo they do any needs, you know. Yeah, I'm a fair but Obani fees that work, I say Kufo ni offer. You know, like it's so what I was actually saying is and the funny thing is I've actually met people who I think if you put them in the forefront of this Ghanaian politics or whatever, they're going to do it. I don't think they allow the right people inside. To me, that's what I think. Because I know we have some great people who have went to school outside. They are well equipped. They have the knowledge, you know, to move the country to the next level. But I don't know why they are not given a chance. So it's just frustration. Just because they're not going to change overnight doesn't mean I'm not supposed to do it. I still have to say it.